All right, it is currently 12-ish in the morning, or afternoon, you might say. It's a gloomy-ish day. I do have to work, but I thought, why not just make a video real quick? Earlier this week, I contracted some kind of illness. I had a fever of 101. I could not sleep. I was overly sweating, coughing, sneezing. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I contracted it the day that I was supposed to record my YouTube video. And I was gonna be like, oh, well, I just won't record anything this week. I will just come back. But consistency is what I am striving for on this channel. So today I thought instead of doing something super interesting, I would just take it easy and tell you guys what I'm afraid of. So I have my breakfast with me. It's just a Jimmy Dean sandwich because I didn't feel like cooking this morning. But I did start thinking about my future. And it's kind of crazy because when I'm at, like where I'm at now, I would have never seen myself at a couple months ago. Like I was in the trenches. I was constantly upset about something. I felt like, yeah, you guys are resting on paper towel. I felt like I didn't know where my life was headed. I didn't know where I was supposed to be. I was constantly sad. But that's not what scared me, feeling that emotion. What scared me was not knowing where I was going. And what scared me was not having a clear direction, was not knowing that I was going to succeed. What scared me was knowing that I put myself there. And growing up, I didn't have the perfect childhood. You know, my parents were arguing. I moved from family member to family member. I ended up here where the state that I live in now. And I just always blamed where I was at on other people. But I failed to realize that I kind of, ate it to it when I got to a certain age, I started procrastinating a lot. I started putting my health on the back burner. I stopped caring about what I looked like. I stopped caring about what I was gonna wear. I stopped enjoying the hobbies that I used to love so much. And that's when I realized that I am the reason I don't know where I'm gonna head, and I don't know where I'm gonna go, and it's not sure. So for the last month, I have been just thinking to myself, what am I gonna do to change this? And so I guess this video is to really force myself to do that. I'm afraid that I will end up unhappy and unsatisfied and have never traveled in my life. That I won't see the things that I want to see, and I won't feel the emotions that I want to feel to their full extent. I'm afraid that I will end up getting too comfortable in a place that is just good enough. I want to be somebody that can help people, that can experience what I never thought I could. I want to make myself uncomfortable so that I can achieve these things. And that's why I started, recording YouTube videos and making songs and posting them. It took me so long to actually post a YouTube video on TikTok, a 15-second video. It took me so long to allow myself to do that. Also, I have a matcha freeze over there. Where's the sausage? Oh, it's falling off, right? And I wanted to do a mukbang, and I'm still gonna do that, so I guess my video schedule's kind of messed up. Let me show you guys the matcha. Yeah, that's what I thought just happened. I just froze it last night because I didn't want the rest of it. But I seem to forget that Wawa's smoothies or freezes, whatever the hell, they often freeze terribly. They actually freeze terribly. Maybe this would have been better lighting, but it's too late. I'm already sitting over here. But yeah, like, I know this sounds serious, and I know it's like, girl, you're so young, you have so much time, but I think that's where a lot of people kind of, not mess up, but start to reassure themselves. They'll be like, oh, well, I still have a lot of time, like, I'm still young, and I can still enjoy my life. And mom's like, yeah, you're still young and you should still enjoy your life, but you shouldn't wait to do things, and you shouldn't wait to be excited for things just because you're young. Like, you don't have to actually put everything else on hold. And I mean taking your life seriously. Just to be a little bit older. Or just to wait until you graduate college, and just wait until you find your career, or just wait until you find that person, and just wait until you're done with that addiction. Why are you giving yourself so much grace? I'm kind of talking to myself, but also it's really true. A lot of people will give themselves so much grace that they just start making excuses for themselves. And it's one thing, like, you know, when you're in a toxic relationship or with this ex that you just can't get away from, and you just keep making excuses for them and yourself, and you just keep finding reasons to make it work. Why do you keep giving yourself so much grace? It gets to the point where it's never gonna change. Nothing's gonna change because you just keep making excuses. You know, it's like, well, I'm just, you know, I don't want to do this and that because I'm just scared. I don't know how my family's going to react. I don't know how the people, my friends, are going to take it. It's not their life. It's your life. And it's easier said than done, I know, because there are things that I still, you know, think about like that, but this is really good if you like matcha. It's the matcha freeze from Wawa. But basically, to sum it up, because I have to go lay down again soon, I am afraid of living a life that I am just okay with. I'm afraid that it'll be just good enough, and that I would have never experienced what I've wanted to my whole life, you know, growing up. So I am trying to push myself to be better, and I want to make some videos that revolve around me eating healthier, setting up my sleep schedule so that it actually makes sense. I go to bed at a good time so I can wake up at a good time. Screen time on my phone so I'm not constantly on TikTok and Instagram and all of this stuff. You know? The one thing that I have done this year, which I'm super happy about, is actually being able to consistently post YouTube videos. This is my 6th video on a Sunday. My next goal is to actually have a time, like a set time that I post. But that's hard because there's always something happening on a Sunday. So, yeah. Guess that's the video. I hope it wasn't too depressing, but I have to go. I love you guys a lot, and I will see you guys next week. That I will be feeling better. There is some content coming. I don't know yet what the vibe is going to be for next week's video. Maybe it's going to be a long one. I do want to stick to doing cooking and other things, but I feel like it's unnatural for me to switch back and forth constantly because there's always something that I want to do, and I think it's just better if I flow with what I want to do that week so I don't feel pressured, if that makes sense. Like, I want my creative juices to flow and I want it to show. I want you guys to see, like, my thought process, and what I do. That's why I always am constantly like adding text to my videos, because I kind of want you guys to see what I'm thinking in those moments. And yeah, just keep it real. I didn't get ready at all before this video. This is actually how I got up this morning. I woke up like 40 minutes ago. So that's exciting. But I love you guys. I think I already said that. And I'll see you guys next week with a more interesting video. But until then, just be prepared. Also, I just need to come up with an outro. You guys will see that too. Okay.